How many people here? 400?
I think 400 to 500 people here. Here at the South Suburban College Field House, athletic field house, a really large space.
Carol and I both got here about 5 o'clock, which is when the doors opened. I was standing in line for a little bit outside and then inside, and even outside in the cold, people were there was just an air of kind of celebration, anticipation. It was
like there was a lightness, there was a calm. People were happy to be here. They were here like with a mission, I felt like, too.
Yeah.
They were ready to like make some things happen, make some good things happen.
Yeah. And so even though there were 400 people filing in, it was so well organized. It did take a little longer to check in people.
Hi everybody, just wanted to make sure there's some empty chairs. Everybody, if you could please fill in all the chairs. There are lots of people still waiting to get in. Thank you.
Yeah, we went
they got more than an hour.
Right, so the meeting was supposed to start at 6:01 and it gavelled in at 6:18. So they let those final people come in, which was a really important thing. Which was a really important thing for this event. So everybody, it seemed like, who wanted to be in the room and vote was able to be in the room and vote.
You could hear everything, even though this is a big, echoey room. There was no problem with hearing what was going on.
No, plenty of microphones, yes.
And the attorneys and the moderator and the clerk all did a good job of communicating what was happening, what are we waiting for, why are we doing this. So it was very organized.
Calm. It was very calm. I mean, except for when people, when Stephanie Wiedeman was nominated, and then when people voted for her,
right.
There was quite a bit of hooting and hollering, but in a joyous, controlled way.
Right.
And yeah, it was really.
If you didn't want us to give away the ending, sorry, that's the ending. Stephanie Wiedeman was elected into the role that was vacated by Jerry Jones. So it feels like now the township can get to work.
She's ready to get to work. She said she's ready to start tomorrow. She's got a whole list of things to do, and she's really ready to dive in. She seemed really touched, honestly, by people being so in support of her. And she was giving out lots of hugs at the end of the proceedings today.
It does seem to me, if you don't mind me editorializing, it does seem to me like she is the perfect nominee for this position because she has so much experience with the township, and there's such a short window of time that she will be in office. She's just filling in until the April 1 election. So in order to get anything done, I think it is helpful to have somebody experienced who can hit the ground running and get some stuff done.
I would say of the two nominations on the floor that were valid nominations,
3.
Oh, there were 3. Excuse me. There were 3. Thank you, Melanie. It's good to have 2 reporters. She does seem like the person who had the most experience, like you said, most appropriate to fill the role. So hopefully it means good things for the township.
Right. So we did ruin the ending, but if you do want to watch the video that follows, this was just an introduction because it really, honestly, it felt good to be here tonight. It was like you said afterward. This is what our community can do. This is a truer picture of who our community is and the political process here. So it felt good to see that come to life.
It really did. That was the energy in the room. And we were here to cover it. We're glad for it.
All right. Video follows.
Welcome, welcome, welcome to Civic Knowledge Hub. Last night I was at the meeting and my footage did not turn out good. So thank God for Lansing Journal. The Lansing Journal was there. Go subscribe to their page. They are actually wonderful at covering all the events in Thornton Township as well as Dalton. I do have to agree that the room was warm, purposeful, yet calm and subtle. So let's keep watching.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for your patience. We're going to get the special town hall meeting the election started. So if everyone would please have a seat. The meeting is called to order at 6:18 p.m. Can we all stand and say the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance notice of the special meeting was posted in 3 public and conspicuous places throughout the township on January 6, 2025, and published in the Daily Southtown newspaper on January 9, 2025. Notice of hearing that was published, Thornton Township, South Holland Building, South Holland Public Library, South Suburban College, and South Suburban Gymnasium, Chicago Tribune, Daily Southtown newspaper, as mentioned. The state law limits active participation in a special town meeting of registered voters residing within Thornton Township, and the voter must be registered to vote in the township no less than 28 days before this meeting, which is a requirement of the township code. Therefore, anyone wishing to make a motion, second a motion, ask a question, make a comment, or otherwise address the chair must state clearly their full name and address for verification of residency. Now, we will open the floor for nominations for our moderator to conduct the meeting. So if you have any motion, there is a microphone in the middle, so everyone must come to the microphone. It must be a motion, and it must be second.
And again, we ask that everybody use the microphone so that this can be well heard by all people that are here in attendance.
Thank you, Madam Clerk, and all officials present. My name is Dan Lee. I live in Dalton, Illinois. Been there since 1989. In case there's any questions of my residency, I proudly nominate Prince Reed of South Holland, Illinois, to be tonight's moderator. Give it up for Mr. Reed.
My name is Sherry Britton. I am a Dalton resident, 14919 Wabash Avenue, and I second Dan Lee's motion.
Do we have any more nominations for moderator?
My name is Linda Terrell, and I nominate Tanika Hughes for moderator.
Yes.
I'm from Dalton. I'm 14410 Sanderson in Dalton. I lived in Dalton for 32 years.
14410, you said?
Yes, I live in Dalton, 32 years. I nominate Tanika Hughes for moderator.
Okay. Gotcha.
Is there a second on that nomination? And if so, please step to the microphone.
My name is LaRonda Liston. I'm a resident of Harvey, and I second that motion.
And I'm sorry, ma'am, could you please step back up and state your address?
My address is 15306 Roby Avenue, Harvey, Illinois 60426.
Thank you.
There's a question as to whether a moderator can also be a candidate. It's stated in the rules that a moderator cannot be a candidate. A moderator is going to be somebody who's going to declare who is a candidate, or who is the winner, so the moderator cannot be a candidate because you can't declare yourself the winner. Oh, a candidate to fill this vacancy, to be specific, to fill this vacancy. If you're a candidate for election at the February or April, or at the April election as it relates to the township, that does not prevent you from being a moderator. However, if you are wanting to be considered for this vacancy, you cannot be the moderator.
Nominations are closed. Can we please have a show of paddles for Prince Reed for moderator? Keep it up. I just have paddles in.
Keep it up as high as you can, please. Nice and high so we can see it.
Kia, you got the count? All right.
If y'all got to switch arms, we understand, but still keep it up. You got it?
We don't want any problem.
That's fine, but keep it up so we can count it, please.
All right, please put your paddles down. Thank you. No, I'm sorry. Nominations for Tanika Hughes. Please raise your paddle. All right, Prince Reed is our moderator.
Okay, so Mr. Reed, you will now be asked to take the moderator's oath.
Please raise your right hand. I, and state your name,
I, Prince Reed,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully
that I will faithfully
and impartially
and impartially
discharge the duties
discharge the duty
of moderator
of moderator
at the township meeting
at the township meeting
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability.
I further acknowledge
Further acknowledge
and agree that
and agree that
by being the moderator,
by being the moderator,
I will not be
I will not be
and not eligible
and not eligible
to be a candidate
to be a candidate
for the office
for office
being appointed
being appointed
at the January 21st,
at the January 21st,
2025 special town meeting.
special town meeting.
So notice Clerk Wells said she didn't want any problems. It's only one person that's a problem and got a problem with anything and everything except for her. The next thing they're going to do is read the rules. And so I'm probably going to just speed through that.
Just give us a few minutes. Yes. Somebody lost keys that has a Mickey Mouse keyring and a phone. It'll be up here. Okay, now we will, before our moderator takes over, we will now have reading of the conduct, the rules of the meeting by Township Attorney Tiffany Nelson. Or Nelson
Announce the electors appointing the electors may select be made by an counting of written ballots and of the conduct of this meeting. That person may be removed.
Right, this time we will open the floor for nomination of the office of trustee, formerly occupied by Jerry Jones. All nominations require a motion and a second. And when you come to the mic again, remember your name and address is required.
Don Parker, 16245 State Street, Great Village of South Holland. On behalf of Frank Zuccarelli and the previous administration, without further ado, we nominate Stephanie Wiedeman for Thornton Township trustee to fill in the vacancy of Jerry Jones.
Is there a second?
Valerie Stubbs, 14801 Martin Luther King, Dalton, Illinois. I second the motion for Stephanie Wiedeman to be nominated for trustee for Thornton Township.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Ernesto Mickens, a resident of Dalton for 44 years. I'd like to nominate myself as trustee for Thornton Township.
Your address, sir, please.
14251 South Pennsylvania, Dalton, Illinois.
Is there a second for that nomination? Any other nominations? Step forward.
Good evening. My name is Deborah Woods, resident 1646 Downs Drive, Calumet City, Illinois. A resident for 15 years. I'm standing here to nominate Charles Rayburn for trustee.
Do we have a second for that nomination?
My name is Pamela Rayburn. I'm at 721 East 157th Street, Dalton, Illinois. Been a resident for 41 years, and I second the nomination.
Ma'am, just to be clear, are you seconding the nomination of Mr. Charles Rayburn?
Charles Rayburn, yes.
Okay.
Good afternoon. My name is Christiana Washington. I'm a resident of Calumet City. I have nominated Carol Cook for trustee.
Ma'am, I need your full address for the record.
My address is 81 Oakwood Street, Calumet City, 60409.
My name is LaRonda Liston. Address is 15306 Roby Avenue, Harvey, Illinois 60426. I second the nomination for a trustee for Carol Cooks.
Okay, so what we do not see is at the very beginning of the meeting, Carol Cooks accepted the rules for the election. So we don't see her again in any other footage that Lansing Journal has, because I didn't see her any other time after she accepted the rules for the meeting. So yeah, she was in the building.
Just as a point of clarification, was that Cheryl or Carol? C-A-R-O-L. Okay, thank you.
Are there any other nominations? Nominations are closed. For the record, we have 3 nominations: Stephanie Wiedeman, Charles Rayburn, and Carol Cook. Ernesto Nichols did not receive a second, which I don't. It's okay. I would ask the counters to prepare. Okay, since there are people in the bleachers and just to make this really, really clear who votes are being cast for, we will open this for a voice vote and paddle. So we need to hear your voice and see your paddle when we're voting. Okay. This vote is for Stephanie Wiedeman. Be seated so that they can, and hold your paddles. We need to be able to see them. Thank you.
Some of y'all a little less vertically challenged, and people are short, people are tall, and you're gonna be able to see everybody.
We want to do it this way so that there's no challenges. We'll have the count recorded for the record, all of it. Okay? lower your hands. Now we have the vote is open for Charles Rayburn. Next, you can put your paddles down. The next vote is for Carol Cook. You can lower your paddles. And at this time, the moderator will determine the winner. And I'm the moderator. And the winner is Stephanie Wiedeman. Here, Stephanie, take the oath. So we ask that you just, everybody settle, please.
Okay, everybody quiet down, please, so that we can administer the oath.
She's not official until she takes the oath.
Okay. Quiet down so she can have something nice.
I, Stephanie Wiedeman, do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of Illinois, that I am a legal voter and resident of Thornton Township, and have been for at least 1 year, that I have not been convicted in a court located in the United States of any infamous crime, bribery, perjury, or other felony, and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of Township Trustee, Thornton Township, Cook County, Illinois, to the best of my abilities.
Okay, so if you just kicking into the Thornton Township politics, then you got a lot of catching up to do. But if you already know what's going on, we all know this was a power move for the Thornton Township trustees. Carmen and Chris have been holding down the fort to stop the bleeding. This will bring some balance to the table, because anytime there's a tie, Clerk Wells will have to decide which side she would go with. Having Stephanie on the team as a trustee now, we won't need a tiebreaker. So there will be a meeting at the Thornton Township next week, Tuesday. Also, Lori Lightfoot will be giving her report on the 27th of January. I will be attending both events, and I will do a way better job recording because my previous footage was absolutely horrible. So yeah, stay tuned, subscribe, comment, share. Let me know what you guys think. Any questions you need to know about what's going on so far, put them in the comment section and I'll be sure to answer them. Until next time, I'm out.